up, everyone? Welcome back to 22Mystics Shop. I should give you a big freaking sage cleanse if you are open to receive it. Alright, welcome back. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Today's reading, we're going to get straight into it. It's all about what makes you brilliant. So this could be shifting you into seeing yourself in a brighter, higher state of being. This could be a confirmation for you. This could be a way that you don't see yourself yet, but you're shifting into. This could be a way that others see you in a positive light. All right, take a moment of gratitude here for yourself, for your journey, for honoring the path, for your health, gifts, talents, creativity, and how you show up for yourself and others. All right, let's go. I filled these ones. All right, let's go. Pile 1. Let me hold it up so you can see it. All right, what makes you brilliant? Pile 1. This is pile 2. Beautiful cards, so also feel free to meditate here on the cards to see which one you fully resonate with. This one's showing a little bit lit up because it's in the sun. I was going to pull that bottom one, but this top one's calling to me. So this will be pile 4. Alright, so pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Once you have selected your pile, I will see you in your reading. Okay, if you want to stay, so your reading is going to be in the comment section below. If you want to stay for pile selection, we're going to get into that right now. All right, pile 1, 2, 3, and pile 4. Let's get into some oracles. What makes piles 1, 2, 3, and 4 brilliant? Pile 1, pile 4, pile 3, and pile 2. Get into some more oracles here. Excuse the bump. Someone could be pregnant, okay? I just said excuse the bump, and it made me realize, like, I don't know, maybe you're cleaning the house or doing something here, and you're like, excuse the bump. Okay? Someone's ego could be prego. It doesn't have to be. It's just the vibe I'm picking up. Let's get into some more oracles. I'm seeing a lot of purple energy with these cards. Okay, people here could be working with the violet flame. Let's pull from the top. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom. This ain't now the whole freaking crew is here. Let's get into this, some divine femme oracles. Now all I'm getting is visions from well, I heard Superbad. Someone could have been watching Superbad, but I'm getting visions of what is it called? Where the girl's ego's prego. I saw this one. Let's put that in 4. Alright, pile 3, pile 2. Why can I not think of the name of the movie? I really cannot think of it. Has Ellen Page in it. So obvious. It's like when you get that on the tip of your tongue. That one I heard 2 cards for pile 4. Right, let's get into Tao Oracle. I've been really digging with this one, really vibing with it lately. I want to get some more kind of like Hindi and Buddhist decks. Get some more ancient wisdom popping through. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole freaking crew's here, yo. Yo. Okay, we're going to be using a couple tarots. Alright, I used the dark wood tarot here. The reason I pulled this out is I want to actually see what are the parts of your shadow self. Okay, how do you use your shadow self in ways that come across as brilliant, okay? Or people who are tapped into dark feminine energy, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Floor pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so integration. This is going to help to see what makes you brilliant. How are you brilliant? Why are you brilliant? And I feel like that includes all aspects of yourself, including the shadow. Started from the bottom, now here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's on the bottom? Oh. Ooh, watch me, watch me. Ooh, watch me, watch me. This is like the fattest bundle of sage that I personally have ever bought in. Okay. I was doing a winter job last winter, and I happened to be blessed with mucho dinero at the time. Okay, a lot of money at the time. And I had bought this sage bundle. I think I paid $25 for it. And look how beautiful it is. Okay. And I was told to use it for this reading today. Okay. Because you are brilliant. And we deserve to let go of any potential blocks, hindrances, obstacles, and any and all limiting beliefs. Okay. I'm asking that messages will be received today, transmuted to you through me for your highest good. We will be using a regular tarot for your clarification in the reading. So let's give it a shuffly, and then we'll get started. Right, I was being a little silly today, so if you did stay for pile selection, hopefully you loved it. Alright, so let's put these somewhat to the side. That's pile 4. That is going to be pile 3. And pile 2's on top of that. This one, for some reason, did not stay lit. I did hear Litty Titty. Okay. Love it. Alright, if you chose pile number 1, welcome to your reading. The channel song I'm hearing immediately is I Want It, I Got It. I want it, I got it. So what makes you brilliant, pile number 1? It looks like it is your manifestation powers for one thing. Okay, if you chose pile number 1, you chose this card. We will check out the book, the guidebook that came out with this a little bit later on. An affirmation for you to work with should you feel called to is, I am strong and secure enough to experiment as I see fit. Okay, so your advice or energy to work with should you feel called to is to kind of experiment as you see fit. Okay, what makes you brilliant is the experimenter. Okay, I love that for you. Okay, you have, don't take anything personally, love and respect yourself. You are never responsible for the actions of others, but you are responsible for you. If someone is not treating you with love and respect, it is a gift if they walk away from you. You may hurt for a while, but your heart will eventually heal. Okay, so I feel like this is your superpower. You don't take stuff personally. You experiment, you're daring, you're adventurous, you're excitement, the call of the night, okay? I'm also hearing that song, you can have whatever you like, yeah. Okay, so you could, I'm getting 2 energies. Some of you, it feels a little bit like a party girl, or like that part of you that likes to go out and like party and have a good time. I could also, though, be speaking to like divine masculine, kind of in like a sugar daddy vibe here. Okay, self-love. Okay, I see you working with your inner child. Okay, so what makes you brilliant is that not only do you not take things personally, but you really love yourself as well as are tapped in with your inner child. You are adventurous, you love excitement, and you are daring, willing to experiment. Okay, we have the secret, the unknown, mysteries, and wonders. Okay, so you're coming through as very mysterious. That also makes you brilliant. Okay, the divine mother. Unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. Okay, so people view you, or you could intentionally show up in the world as non-judgmental, or that's something you're working on if you're not quite like fully there yet. Okay, we have the teacher. I feel like with the snake here going across the head, this is showing me you have spiritual knowledge. Okay, Kundalini knowledge potentially. You would do well to read more and otherwise learn about those who have worked diligently to attain what you seek and succeeded. You would do well to read more and otherwise learn about those who have worked diligently to attain what you seek and succeeded. Okay, so this is also calling you to almost like, you could even be like at the top of your game, but I feel like there's a message or a calling here in this reading to level up, okay? To learn from the masters. Some of you could be doing shadow work to release self-judgment, or that could be a message for you if you're not already. But this is like almost, it feels like talking to someone who's wealthy and educated, but it's like Spirit's like, you could still level up. Okay, so take that how you want to. If you want to, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You have the Dragon card, biting through. Take decisive action, restore order, force applied with sensitivity, justice, and tenacious devotion to a task. Take decisive action. So take decisive action to me is like divine masculine energy. Okay, force applied with sensitivity, tenacious devotion to a task. Okay, so you're dedicated to self-love. You are, this is giving me the energy too, like I took this religious studies course. It was actually philosophy of religion. And it was talking about how for some people like pleasure or sexuality could be viewed as a religion for them. Okay, so some of you could resonate with that type of energy. Let's get into your shadow tarot cards.
Okay, Queen of Pentacles. The tatas are out. Okay. 8 of Cups. And the 5 of Pentacles. Someone here... Okay, so this is kind of giving the energy. Someone here could be divorced. They could have left, or their partner could have left them, or a marriage, or a higher spiritual commitment. I'm hearing that song that's like crawling back to you. Okay. So what makes you brilliant is either overcoming separation. Okay, finding your self-love after divorce or separation. And it could also be, for those of you who were the one to walk away, it was like loving yourself enough to walk away from something that was maybe not healthy. Okay, there's the King of Pentacles and the Star. Okay, so I feel that I'm speaking to a man. Okay, it doesn't have to be. This could just be the divine masculine part of you. But I feel here... your message about what makes you brilliant is your ability to retain your crown. And that is like metaphorically. Okay, for some of you, you could have lost a lot of money in a separation or a divorce and you're rebuilding. But that's kind of the message here. It's like, take decisive action. Be forceful, but also sensitive. So you could be taking on more of a nurturing role with like children or with yourself. And now for those of you who have maybe, this could also be past, present, or future. But those of you who have kind of like lost whatever, status, partners, homes, some of you maybe even career, maybe even jobs. What makes you brilliant is that you still love and respect yourself through it all. And that shows through and shows up with how you show up for others. Okay. I am also hearing for those of you who are separated, you still are very dedicated to your family and maybe very dedicated to your ex-partner, because you could have children with them. You could still have other obligations that you maintain even though you may no longer be in this union. Okay. Libra energy is here. Justice. I'm seeing justice coming in for a King of Pentacles. Okay. Some of you could be wanting to leave a marriage or connection that's not working out for you. And I'm seeing this being, your message is kind of like to let go of judgment and to choose yourself. Okay, whatever feels right for you. Only you can make that kind of like that judgment call. What else? Okay, this is like the sword of truth coming in. Some of you could be working on becoming more of an honest person. Okay, potentially working on being impeccable with your words. The bottom of the deck, we have that 3 of Wands. That's manifesting. That's your ships are coming in. Okay. I'm feeling your energy is being very strong and healthy. You could be really trying different things, learning from masters. Some of you could be taking master classes, okay? Master courses. And if you're not, that is the message here for rebuilding or redirecting the rest of your, you know, human existence, human plane. Learn from the masters. Let's see what your message is here with number 23. That's a 2 and a 3 is a 5, which is like a message of change. I am strong and secure enough to experiment as I see fit. The art of the matter. A determined youth stands at the top of a hill with feet spread apart and a dress like tunic billowing up and out in the breeze. Even upon careful study, it is difficult to determine whether this youth is a male, a female, or a human being of one sex experimenting with taking on some of the roles, values, and attitudes of the opposite sex. At this time in the youth's life, it is important to explore the limits of conventional mores and stereotypes, for by doing so, personal taste and the ability to stand up for unconventional beliefs and unpopular causes will be developed. Unafraid of being different to the point of being proud of it, this youth has had enough of the status quo, symbolized by the cracked columns of a ruined temple, and has chosen to actively rebel and demand equal treatment and opportunities. The vision of how things ought to be is a call to arms that cannot be ignored by this youth or society overall. Prepare for a time of extremes and expect the unexpected. Be aware that what seems like an accident, mistake, or failure may be a short-lived opportunity for achieving the love you want by an unusual route. Okay, so I feel like what's brilliant about you is you have the time and space, I'm hearing, to reroute, potentially on I'm hearing uncharted territory. In uncharted, I heard tartar for some reason. Someone could like tartar sauce or be making tartar sauce. But it looks like here you have this space to experiment. And kind of like balance what feels exciting and adventurous and what feels like getting out of your comfort zone and like doing something new. You know, the wind's picking up. So pile 1, what makes you brilliant is that you're at this really cool place in your life where you can manifest new things, different things, try different things, and be the experimenter here. Again, really what makes you brilliant is being open to these highly successful people teaching you new things. Okay, or you could be the one who is highly successful who teaches people new things. You could be like a type of guru or teacher in whatever field you are in. Okay, so be honest with yourself about what you really want and then manifest it. Because again, you had that song, Ariana Grande, I want it, I got it. All right, so I'll leave this reading right here, pile 1. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you in your next reading. All right, let's go ahead and clear that vibe. We'll get into pile number 2. Alright, so let's get straight into pile number 2. If you chose pile number 2, welcome to your reading. Today's reading is all about what makes you brilliant. We're starting off with the Emperor card. I am worthy of respect because I am respectful of all. Okay, so you're a person who seems like you either have it together or seems like you have yourself under control. Also, what makes you brilliant is how respectful you are. Don't take anything personally. Become immune to poison. The whole world can gossip about you, and if you don't take it personally, you are immune. Immunity to poison in the middle of hell is a gift of the second agreement. All right, so you're immune to toxic BS, basically. Resurrection, reprise, recovery, comeback. So you could be working on your comeback right now. I heard come at me, bro. Okay, sacred wisdom. The seer, future prospects, decisions to make, and seeking guidance. So you could be a seer, or you're seeking guidance from, obviously from a seer, because you're watching this reading. Okay, the goddess of abundance. I choose to feel abundant. Wealth is an inside job. Ooh, I like that. Wealth is an inside job. Okay, so what makes you brilliant, pal 2, is that you know abundance is a choice. You have transcended the mundane. The drama queen. Some people need a high level of attention to validate their sense of worth. Make sure that you are not that person staging needless plays. So you could have worked through shadow work. We'll get into, let's just get into your shadow tarot cards. King of Pentacles, Death, and the Page of Swords. Okay, so take this how it resonates, because this could either be your energy or someone else's energy, such as like a stalker ex. Okay, you have definitely someone watching you. So sometimes you could even want to be the drama queen because you know you have eyes on you. But other times you just want to stay in your own lane and transcend that. You have transformed the eyes on you, I feel like, into a platform to share your sacred wisdom, especially if you are a seer, if you are like a YouTube reader, something like that. Okay, you've taken control and now you're actually building an empire from within. Okay, so you're seeing that being reflected on the outside at this point. Could have been for a while. Okay, we have the contemplation card. Gaining overview, detached observation, increased understanding, solitude, integration through reflection. So this is giving me kind of hermit mode. So there could have been a point where you were kind of chased off or chased out of town or whatever. And this gave you the opportunity to increase understanding about yourself and kind of like detach from the situation or people watching you or stalking you or exes. And it allowed you to transcend the mundane. Okay. The mundane. People have watched you transform really into an Emperor, King of Pentacles yourself. Wow, you have the Death card again in the world. You could be a Scorpio. You don't have to be, but there's Scorpio energy here. Your purpose and what makes you brilliant is that you're here to transform the world. Okay, at this point, I'm going to say you are a seer. Okay, you're likely a tarot reader. You are likely a public speaker. You could even be a tarot reader I like to watch. Okay, that's how I feel. So what's up if that's you? Leave me a comment so I know you're here. You could be a medium. You could have a black cat for some of you. Okay, we have the Temperance card. The King of Cups. I feel like integrating and transmuting not only your emotions but others is also one of your superpowers. Okay, there's a message about, you know, battling narcissists. Some of you, I just heard someone say, battling narcissists is my day job. Okay, so you could work. Also, some of you I'm hearing could work with survivors of domestic abuse or violence. Okay. This card's also kind of naked, so we'll cover it. The star card, the tatas are out. So we have that moon card. We have that 9 of swords and that star. I feel you sort of like questioning, am I ever going to fully heal? Okay, am I ever going to be like fully integrated, or am I ever going to fully... It feels to me like trauma in your body, in particular around the stomach and kind of hip area. So also it feels like, you know, like you feel like a spirit worker, or a, you know, seer, prophetess. I'm hearing voodoo high priestess. Could be a death doula. And it's kind of like, are you ever going to be able to fully transmute some of those energies outside of yourself? Okay, I want to say yes. Yes, you do fully, you do fully heal. Okay, and healing others, it seems, also heals yourself, especially your inner child. So what makes you brilliant is your constant ability to transform, your ability to teach others to transform, your energy and spiritual transmutations. Okay, what you transmit out. It feels like literally, some of you could be on television, some of you are on YouTube, some of you for sure do one-on-one sessions. Okay, and when you do your work, it heals you as well as others, and that's what truly makes you brilliant. Okay, Spirit is saying that Spirit's very proud of you and the work that you do. I'm also seeing some of you could have like really bright, piercing blue eyes. Okay, but doesn't have to be. Okay, so those are many things that make you brilliant. Keep up your beautiful work here. And have fun. I see you as someone, some people could also comment on your brilliant makeup, or you could do kind of abstract, or some of you could actually do makeup tutorials. And that's another thing that makes you brilliant. Sometimes people, I'm hearing she's so beautiful it hurts. So some people typically, you know, get jealous of or intimidated by you. And others would love to tell you they admire you, but they're either like, you unintentionally could make them feel inferior or spark jealousy in them. And many people who admire you may not tell you. Okay. So I see that kind of energy here. So make sure you validate yourself and that you tell yourself how important and special you are, because you offer a lot of divine healing and wisdom to many, many people, regardless of if, you know, people in your 3D world will tell you that or not. Okay, pile 2, so thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Whoa.
everybody. Let's go ahead and clear space for pile number 3. Alright, if you chose pile number 3, welcome to your reading. Pile number 3, let's see what makes you brilliant, okay? I am feeling pile number 3, this weird energy coming off of you. Okay, so let's see if that comes out in your reading, because it's almost like this is someone you're dealing with. Is it a coworker? It's not like personal. It's not your energy. It's like an energy around you. So let's see how that comes out in your reading, because I'm hearing that you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? That could be a side thing to explore in this reading. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your card. Welcome to your reading. We're looking at what makes you brilliant. Okay? The Protector. We have the affirmation. I respect people's boundaries and require the same from them. Okay, so your boundaries, I'm going to already say with that comment I just made about that energy, the weird energy around you, I think someone's been crossing your boundaries. For sure. We have, don't take anything personally. Embrace your freedom. You gain a huge amount of freedom when you take nothing personally. No spell can affect you regardless of how strong it may be. And if you live without fear, if you love, you will be happy with your life. Okay, so some of y'all could have been dealing with people doing magic or black magic on you. That could be that weird energy coming off of you too. But you already know like that shit doesn't work on you. But you could also know that someone's trying it. Okay, we have the knowledge, study, learning, education. So you have a brilliant education. You're highly knowledgeable. Some of you could be teachers or professors. Okay, we have the illusion card. Number 31, Oracle, Sacred Living, Spirit Speaking, Intervention. Okay, so this feels like a spiritual intervention here. You could read Oracle cards. You could identify as an Oracle. You could speak to Spirit. You could hear Spirit. You could be clairaudient. You could have, for some of you, asked for a divine intervention. Others of you, this reading is going to be some type of intervention, okay? With like, there could be some of you, this could be past, present, or future too. So some of you, you may need to read up on signs of spell work, signs of black magic, to know if you're, especially if you're having weird stuff going on. This could be being thrown at you and you don't know yet or how to block it yet. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Someone could be casting some form of illusion around you. Lady of the Lotus born. Embodiment is the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. You could identify as an enlightened being. We do have this warrior card. You are a spirit warrior. I'm seeing someone in their warrior 1. So you could also study yoga. You could be a yoga instructor. You could have just taken your first yoga course. Okay. So different people here. Know that you have the power to defeat negative thinking. Learn to understand and cope with your greatest enemy, your own fear. Some of you could have some thoughts that don't feel like they're yours or not originating from yourself. That could be a potential sign of magic or black magic, so be aware of that. You have the joyous, happiness, delight, interaction, open communication, goodwill, friendly persuasion, and self-expression. Some of you could work with esoteric dance. You could actually put on classes or workshops like that. You could love wearing dresses. People feel like the way that you tap in with your feminine energy through the way you dress and jewelry and stuff like that. It feels very divine feminine
ish, okay? Or you could be like a man who wears tailored outfits, tailored suits, tailored shirts. It feels very clean cut. You could be a man that has a feminine side that you tap into. People really admire and think it's brilliant the way that you present yourself in the 3D. Here's your shadow cards, 5 of Swords. What makes you brilliant is it looks like you've been very resilient through some form of backstabbing behavior here with potentially a King of Cups. We have the World card. 5 of Swords, King of Cups with the World. Some of you could have seen another reader, or it could be coming up this backstabbing or betrayal. I feel like what makes you brilliant is kind of like you could even know about some type of betrayal and still be friends with these people because you're like transcended, evolved, enlightened. So you almost like you don't take this personally, okay? Some friend, or it could have been like you're friends with the woman and then her husband, but the woman or both of them did something. If you're friends with a lot of spiritual people or in a spiritual community and you know exactly who I'm talking about, trust your gut feeling. Okay, we have the 5 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. So this could have been in the past for some of you as well. Okay, so you chose to be joyous, chose to be happy through this. You are an educated oracle, or you could educate or hold workshops for people who are learning to read oracles, is what I'm getting. So what makes you brilliant is really your knowledge. Okay, we have that King of Pentacles. What makes pile 3 brilliant? There's a decision here or a choice. You could choose to just be, you could have chose to boss up, kind of like is what I'm getting. Left a poverty consciousness and chose to transform really through all this. We got the 9 of Wands twice. So you've been through a lot, had a lot of tower moments, but you've chosen to be free and joyous and enlightened, and to choose, you've chosen a state of joy and bliss no matter what has happened. You're a very old ancient soul. You could be tapped in with definitely like ancient teachings, Zen spirituality. You know, you could be educated on all kinds of things, you know, Buddhism, the Tao. What makes you brilliant is your strength. I feel you strongly tapped in with a meditative practice, okay? Definitely journaling. Maybe not at this time, but in the past. You feel, your energy feels like you definitely consciously practice non-attachment, for sure. You could also teach non-attachment. Some of you, there's a message here. You could work with sculptures or be a sculptor, painter. I feel someone like your art is, some of you could have even used your art in education books or in like school spaces. Some of you I'm hearing could do murals like in schools or libraries or, you know, places of higher learning and education. You could provide art in some form there or in textbooks. So I do feel the energy of an accomplished artist here. So really, your feminine energy makes you brilliant. Your art makes you brilliant. Your choice to live in bliss, to transcend betrayals, to show up in the world as a warrior. Like your shadow warrior self is what you have transformed and transmuted into strength, I feel here. Okay. I'm going to leave this reading here. Pile 3. You're a very brilliant and sophisticated, educated person. Let me know how this reading has resonated with you in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the bell button. I'll see you in your next reading. Alrighty, pile number 4. If you chose this card, welcome to your reading. We're working with the Dreamer card. I pay attention to what my dreams are trying to tell me. Okay, so you could be our lucid dreamer. That could be what makes you brilliant, is your connection with the dream world. Okay. Be impeccable with your word. Manifest your true intentions. Regardless of what language you speak, your intent will manifest through the word. What you dream, what you feel, and what you really are will all be manifested through the word. So that this card also talks about the dream. You could get messages from your guides or ancestors in your dreams. You could dream things right before they come through as if the physical manifestation. I feel here what makes you brilliant is you could actually coach people, because when you work with people or people that you love, you could start seeing them in dreams or get messages for them in your dreams. Okay, we have the Jealousy card, envy, punishment, changing course. Okay, we have the Lightning card. The Leap, ecstasy, bliss, belief. I say you here, just what's brilliant about you is just speaking yourself into a new reality, speaking things into existence. Some of your shadow side, I don't know if this Jealousy card yet is about you or others, but you could have worked to transmute your own jealousy kind of shadow side, or you could have really punished yourself maybe when you had negative thoughts or what you were trying to manifest wasn't coming through straight away. So I see you changing course here. Or this could also be about someone else jealous of you. So we'll look at that with your tarot when they come out. Okay, we have the Goddess of Never Not Broken. Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. I'm also getting, for some of you, you could have overcome an eating disorder or actively, trigger warning, actively been working through an eating disorder in this lifetime. And you could have liberated yourself through this. Some of you could work as a coach or mentor for others dealing with similar things. Okay, we have the Angel card. You may soon encounter a person or events that will benefit you in ways that seem to have angelic origins. You may be called to be an angel. Okay, so you could resonate with being an earth angel or have earth angel energy. There's kind of like two angels here, and we also have the protector. Surround yourself with people who lift you, accept you as you are, believe in your vision and purpose, and bring out the best in you. So you really, what makes you brilliant is thriving with others. So you're your independent person and you've worked on being strong and independent, but you work really well with a team. Okay, we have following: loyalty, adaptability, cooperation, trust, reliability, sensitivity to others, service, receiving guidance. So you really get kind of this angelic revelation is what I'm hearing, to help others manifest, to help others transmute energy. You could even work with some people who are like trauma survivors of acts of jealousy. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords, the Sun, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, you're coming through in very divine feminine energy. So I feel like women who are more into their masculine energy, or some men, could get triggered by your light, especially. Okay, we have the Tower and the Four of Cups. You help not only yourself but others to transform the bigger picture things. Okay, so one of your gifts is being of service to others. And again, like, you help people work through, you could also help people with relationships. We got the big bad wolf over there, sneaky people dealing with kind of masculine energy. Some of you, I'm getting, I'm also hearing you could work with people who are, like in prison. Some of you could be a prison guard, or you could be like a counselor, psychiatrist, psychologist for criminals. Some of you could have had like a criminal parent or father, so that's why you feel called to that type of work. But it doesn't have to be that. What else makes you brilliant? You're kind of coming through in this energy too, where like at times, like, you never really have to spend money because you can just speak things into existence with the magician. So it's almost like people will just show up to do things or help you or pay for things, or you know what I mean? Okay, you have the Hermit card. So you could be a bit introverted or require a lot of time to recharge, a lot of time either with your family or just within yourself to really recharge. Some of you work with children. You could work with at-risk youth. So really what makes you brilliant is your service to others. Communication is your strength. We have the Hierophant. Some of you also could be counselors, or you could be at like clergy that helps, in XYZ way, right? Like, you could be a type of clergy member. You could really tap in with that show called Touched by an Angel, is what I'm getting. Someone could have actually like been on that show. So what makes you brilliant, pile number 4? It's kind of like your freedom to love unconditionally. Like, you have the gift of unconditional love. That you had to learn how to love yourself like that first, but you're able to really, I'm hearing, love your enemies. So you're able to show anyone, no matter what, just like a lot of love. Okay, that's really truly at its core what makes you brilliant. And I see here, like, you have all the tools to create, and right now it seems like you've decided to kind of use your energy for maybe your marriage or your children, if you have children or if you are married. And if you're not yet, it really feels like you will be. And that, you know, it's like everything, there's a spiritual message here of everything that you've put out into the world, it's all coming back to you. Okay, and it always does, and like, you know that. And that's what's really brilliant, is that you're able to kind of share your story with others and let them know, like, this was my experience. This is how I transcended, like, an eating disorder. Like, I transcended jealousy. I transcended, you know, sneaky people, people in masculine energy who could have tried to cause, you know, isolation, oppression to you. But you saw the bigger picture. You chose to be happy. You chose to be free and liberated, and it feels like you work with clients, or you did at one point. So like, you really take that energy and use it to be of service to others in whatever, you know, whatever way that comes through in your life. So pile number 4, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. You clearly are brilliant because of all the love that you bring to the table, to the world, to yourself and others, and the way that you show up in service. So thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell button, and I will see you in your next reading. Bye.